Okay. I think this is good to go. We're testing things out here. We're going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons, in theory, in a week. Assuming nothing goes wrong between now and then. So I figured I would make this stream where we will check out just the opening parts, and we're going to look at the character sheets because I haven't gone over them yet to double check them or anything. Yeah. So obviously, if you care, we're doing this campaign, even though that image is reversed. So that probably looks weird. Yeah. I can't speak backwards, or I'd say the name backwards. But we're going to do that campaign, and this is like the opening page for all the characters. It was just a splash screen before, but I made it. I put all the mist in that we need, too. So this is set. We got a bunch of maps already in the game. Basically, the opening to this is called Death House, I think. The campaign is called Death House. Well, it's not the campaign's name, but it's like the opening. Let's see what the book calls it. It's like the opening story hook, I guess, is the best way to describe it. The book doesn't say anything. This is an optional thing. So we could skip it, but honestly, after looking it over, I think it looks really interesting, so I want to do it. But this is where they start. I pulled. This is just a random map I pulled. I just need a forest map. And there's a signature down here, too. That's fine, whatever. So that's basically where they're going to start. But before we get into any of the maps or anything, why don't we look at the characters? Because I haven't actually looked at them yet. And I need to make sure that they're set up right, the math is right, and everything, So let's look at we'll go alphabetically here. Let's see. This is Anarch Underleaf, the Rogue Halfling. All right. Level 2. That's correct. Everybody I started them at level 2. This thing is supposed to go from levels 1 to 3. I didn't want to start them at 1 if that was the case. We'll just start them at 2 and go from there, Alright, let's see here. He filled everything in. That's good. Loves writing, obsessed with swordsmanship, very curious, wants to have great adventures that will make great stories for my friends back home. Never kill anything that does not need to die. So he's a moral rogue. Okay. Never steal from good people, so he's Robin Hood. Okay. Always protect your friends and your family over yourself. Don't interfere with issues that don't concern you. Always learn new things. As much as possible. He put in a lot of traits, or ideals, I guess. I never required that, but that's fine. It gives me something to go off of. Don't interfere in issues that don't concern you. Always learn new things. Become a good swordsman. Okay. Family and friends, very strong love to my homeland. Hates orcs. That's interesting because we got a half orc in the party. Doesn't know when to back off or retreat. Interesting. So if they roleplay this guy hating orcs could be a thing for the party, right? I don't know. We'll see how much they roleplay it. Let's look at his numbers. Now, I could have been more stingy with the rolls. Honestly, if I had been, I would never have allowed anybody to get 19. But that's fine. I can work with it. Just means he's really dexterous. I don't really know that a level 2 should have a 19 for anything. But, I'm fine with it, I guess. I can work with it. If I need to make things, more balanced, I can do it on the fly. That's fine. No biggie there. Just have to keep that in mind when I do this. Saving throws, that's set by your thing. So acrobatics, deception, medicine, interesting. Perception, persuasion, stealth. Well, yeah. Passive perception 12. He has thieves' tools. He didn't close that. Is that the only tool you have? Okay. Light armor. You probably need a better description of what your armor is. Let me write a note here. Light armor is not armor. You need to actually say what the armor is. Well, that's his proficiency. Okay. That's fine then. As long as he put his armor on. Weapons, simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, common and halfling. Okay. He speaks common and halfling. A rapier, short sword. He added both of them up here. Alright. Explorer's pack. Dagger. He didn't add the dagger though. I don't really know how daggers work. Okay, he did put the armor. Leather armor, AC 10. Okay. Or no, that's your weight. See, this character sheet's different than the old one. I don't know that you can put AC in, can you? No, just weight. Huh. That's so weird. You have to manually update your armor class up here. That is so weird. I don't know why they would change that. Like the old sheet, it used to be you put your armor in, you'd put how much it weighs, you'd put how much armor class it is, and then it would automatically add that into your armor class on the main page. Here you just have to do it yourself, I guess. That's weird. That's kind of crappy. Why would they make a brand new type of character sheet and then make it worse? Bed pack, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, torches, day ration, water skin, 50, hempen rope. Alright. That looks okay. He actually entered all the weight. Well, no, he didn't enter all the weight, but okay, sure. I'm not too concerned with weight. I'm not that picky. I'm just not going to let them do anything crazy, like carry a tank. Features and traits. You can move through space for any creature of size larger than yours. Yeah, okay, yeah. Brave, you have advantage on saving throws. Lucky when you roll one on attack roll, ability check or saving throw. You can re-roll the die and must use the new roll. Is that a like one-time thing that he has to rest for, or is it? Let's see. I'm not sure if that's a character trait or a. Halflings, page 26. Alright, it's called Lucky. Let's see. Lucky! When you roll one on attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can re-roll the die and must use a new roll. Oh, wow. I guess he can do that every time? Jeez. Yeah, there's no, that doesn't have a cooldown or anything? Really? That's pretty nice. Huh. Okay. Didn't know that didn't have a cooldown. Interesting. Naturally stealthy, you can attempt to hide even when you obscure it. Only a creature is at least one size larger than you. Okay, yeah. I remember them doing that in the previous game. The one character always hid behind someone every turn. Sneak attack, 1d6. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. This action can be used only to the dash, disengage, or hide action. Alright, that's kind of like a goblin then. He can speak, thieves can't, yeah. He should put that in languages. That doesn't matter. As long as he can remember. Expertise. Why'd he put that there? I'm not sure. Alright, so he put sneak attack 1d6 done, but he didn't put the requirements for sneak attack. Just to refresh my memory, what are the requirements for sneak attack? Page 94. Once per turn, you can deal extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage. I'm actually going to type that in. If you have... Okay. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy is incapacitated. You don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. Okay, so basically, if two enemies are standing side by side, he can sneak attack regardless. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to type all that out. That'll be a situational thing. That can't possibly happen very often, right? Alright. So this character seems alright. I see nothing wrong here. He has both his weapons in. He has his armor on. Okay, so I still don't know who's playing who. Dream Horizon. Alright, so Dream Horizon, your character looks good. I know he's not here, but... Okay. Let's see, what's missing? Anything missing? Oh, well, he should be saying he has 2 hit die. Because he's level 2. Wait, that's not right. I see what he did. Okay. No, he made a mistake here. He has 2 hit die. Oh, that's right. It's backwards. Okay, he's a rogue. What's a rogue hit die? 1d8. D8. And he has 2 of them. Okay, so he messed up there. I see what he did, but that was wrong. Alright. Speed 25. Yeah, that's right. Halflings are a little slower. Well, this looks alright. I had to fix his hit die, but I'm going to make a mental note. Alright. I don't see any other mistakes. Everything is good. Well, he didn't pick a background. That's a thing, right? No. The background. He's neutral good. Yeah, alright. He has only like 2 things he needs to do. Well, he needs to pick a background. Alright. So, Aneric Underleaf. You're mostly done, it looks like. Good. Let's look at Char. Char is a Wood Elf cleric. Alright. I need to ask her if she is actually keeping the name Char or if that was just a placeholder. Write that down. Because she was in the last game and she didn't go by Char, so I don't know if that was just a placeholder or not. Okay, she did pick a background, Acolyte. Alright. Wow, that's a lot of zeros. Some of these people rolled. Some of these people did what do you call it, a table. Both are fine. She got a 17 and a 14. That's fine. Her other numbers, though, man. Well, I'm sure she'll be fine. Those are pretty normal. 16, 16. No, that's not right. She doesn't have temporary hit points. No hit die listed. Cleric. Oh, jeez. Druid, you're too many pages long. There we go, cleric. Hit die's a D8. She has 2. Okay. I see a couple mistakes already in here I have to fix. Saving throws are fine. Skills are fine. Spent so long in the temple that I have little... Why is that entered? Practical experience dealing with people in the outside world. Alright. I trust that my deity will guide my act. Somebody must have copied and pasted this. I know that that's a mistake in the PDF. I trust that my deity will guide my actions. I have faith. I will work hard. Things will go well. Lawful. See, that's not right. I'm not gonna be like stingy or anything, but if that was marked lawful, you had to be lawful to get that, not neutral good. But that's fine. I'll allow it. I don't see why that's lawful. I will do anything to protect the temple where I served. Okay. I judge others harshly and myself even more severely. All right. Channel Divinity 1. Yeah, that's right. She only gets 1 until she rests. Alright. She has dark vision. Okay. Yeah, there's that enter thing. It's a problem with the PDF if you just copy it. You have proficiency in the perception skill. Okay, she does have it. Fey Ancestry. You have advantage on saving throws against being charm, magic, can't put you to sleep. Yeah, that's fine. Elves don't need sleep. So they meditate. I'll fix this. Elf weapon training. You have proficiency with longsword, sword, longbow. Oh, she has to. She's not done with this, obviously, huh? Did they? They did not put those proficiencies down here. Okay. Space. Mask of the Wild. There's those spacing issues again. Yeah, this is how it happens with the stupid PDF. Channel Divinity, preserve life. I'll have to have Char look over her stuff. Okay, Char definitely has work to do. There's a lot still blank here. The weapon isn't even filled in. I'm guessing it's a mace. Yeah, they didn't fill it in. Okay. I'm not doing everything for him. Alright, so I'm going to have to talk to Char and have her look at her character. She has some work to do. Alright. So we'll move on. Iristar. Iristair? Jeez, I don't know how to pronounce this one. A half-elf warlock. Chaotic neutral. Who's this one? Oh, okay. Seth. He's a warlock, half-elf, chaotic neutral, sage, background. Okay. 14, 17, 11, 12, 19. Jeez. Yeah, everybody had like one really good roll, if I remember right. The ones that did roll, it was ridiculous. Plus, he's a half-elf, so yeah, there's a bonus there. Arcana, deception, history, deception. Intimidation, interesting. Perception, persuasion. Okay, this person's going to be very manipulative. 19 hit points. No hit die. Warlock. Warlock. That's a wizard, not a warlock. Either the table of contents lied to me or I'm an idiot. There's a warlock. 1d8. I don't even know why I look. It seems like everybody's a d8. Alright. There's nothing I like more than a good mystery. I'm willing to listen to every side of an argument before I make my own judgment. Okay. No limits. Nothing should be better than infinite possibility inherent in all existence. I've been searching my whole life for the answer to a certain question. I wonder what it is. I'm going to have to ask him to see if I can fit it in. Most people scream and run when they see a demon. I stop and take notes on its anatomy. I like that. Especially alchemist. Feature researcher. When you attempt to learn or recall a place of lore, if you do not know that information, you often know where and from where you can obtain it. Usually this information that's a weird spacing. Comes from a library, scriptorium, university, or sage. Your DM might roll that the knowledge you seek is secret away in almost inaccessible place, or that it simply cannot be found. Unearthing the deepest secrets of the multiverse can require an adventure or even a whole campaign. Dark vision, Fey ancestry, yeah. Half health. No tool proficiencies. Elvish, Goblin, Sylvan, or Primordian. Who's Sylvan? That's like tree people and stuff, isn't it? I think. I can't remember. No tools. Eldritch Blast. Okay. It's fine. I don't know that. I'm not going to look up the spells. Poison Spray. He didn't put in any melee attacks. He has a quarterstaff and stuff. Might have to ask him to just put it in just in case he does need to use it. Did he put... Ability to protect... show some presence of Fey. I didn't look at this for the other ones. I should. I don't think they put anything in. You're the first one that has spells. Okay. He did put spells in. That's fine. Eldritch Blast, Poison Spray, or cantrips. Okay. Sleep. Forget what the dot means. Charisma, spell save. Okay, yeah. Well, he looks pretty good, except for he needs to put in the melee weapons, just in case he needs to use them at some point. If we fix the dice... I might have to ask him who this is, what that question is. Just to see if it's something I can incorporate into the campaign. Alright. Aristar, you look alright. Let's move on to the aforementioned orc, or half-orc. Cormac. Backbreaker. Let's see here. Another 19, jeez. I'm fine with a 19. He's a half-orc. He's going to beat the shit out of things. That's fine. Barbarian, half-orc. Chaotic neutral. That's fine. Outlander background. Alright. I'm always picking things up, absolutely fiddle with them, and sometimes breaking them. I must earn glory in battle for myself and my clan, so he's a Klingon. Okay. It's my duty to provide children to sustain my tribe. Well, sure. Violence is my answer to almost any challenge. 1d12. Okay, so you actually put your hit die in, but you actually have 2, and it goes there. Let's see here. 26 hit. You don't have temporary hit points. Strength, dexterity, constitution, animal handling, athletics, intimidation, survival. Pass wisdom 11. Base attack. With what, your fist? No, it's a slashing attack. Is that his great axe? I'll have to ask Stabsies what he means by base attack. Alright. Let's see here. What else do you have? He has a javelin. He entered that. Okay. He has a trophy. They did roll for things. He has a great axe. I assume that's what base attack is, but if it is, I want him to change base attack to great axe. Water skin. Okay. No tools. Proficiency in intimidation. Okay, yeah, you have that. Language, common. Language, orc. Language, dwarven. Dark vision, savage attacks. Roll extra damage attack on critical. Yeah. Intimidate. Restless endurance. Gain 1 hit points when reduced to 0. Is that a one-time? I assume that's a one-time thing. Like, he's not going to constantly be regenerating hit points. Let's look. Well, the question is that that sounds like a orc thing. Let's see. Page 40. What's it called? Restless endurance. It is an orc thing. When you are reduced to 0 hit points but not killed outright, you can drop the 1 hit point instead. You can't use this feature again until you finish a long rest. So we're going to put that in there. Must have a long rest to use again. Alright. Rage. What's rage? What's he mean by rage? Oh, there's nothing in the half-orc. Let's check the barbarian. That sounds like a barbarian thing. Page 46. Rage. In battle, you fight with primal ferocity. On your turn, you can enter in a rage as a bonus action. Okay. While raging, you gain the following benefits if you aren't wearing heavy armor. Is he? What is your armor? Do you have armor? Traveler's clothes, explorer's pack. Okay, I guess he's just wearing regular clothes. You have advantage on strength checks. Okay. When you melee a weapon attack using strength, you gain a bonus to damage roll that increases your gain levels of barbarian. Showing the rage damage column of the barbarian table. What the hell is that? Oh, I see. So he has a +2 to damage if he rages. Okay. Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. Can't cast spells when you're raging. It lasts for 1 minute. Or if he doesn't attack in that round, it ends. Half the long rest to rage again. Okay. He gets, at level 2, he will get 2 rages. And then he has to rest to regenerate them. Okay. Reckless attacks. Advantage with strength attacks. Take advantage. Saving throws. Attack. Wander. I can find food for someone. Okay. I'd like him to write down what rage does. Otherwise, he'll probably... I'll forget for sure. Or did he? He did. Okay, it's in here. That's fine then. Big, green, and kind of pissed off. Kind of like the Hulk, but with less gamma radiation. Sure. 27 years old, 7 feet. Jeez. Light green skin. 260 pounds. Okay. I need to go back and look and see if anybody else entered that stuff into their thing. Alright, he looks good. I have a few notes. Mainly just base attack. I need to have him fill that out. I'm going to individually message everyone at the end of this. Just to see. Nothing there. You don't have spells. Char, I don't think you have enough finished yet. No. Okay. Alright, that brings us to Torek Fireforge, who is a dwarf shield cleric. Okay. LN. Lawful neutral. I'm typing that out so I don't forget. No background. Okay, he needs to put a background in. This is, okay, I think, yeah. He needs a background. Numbers. Looks alright. 16, 10, 14, 18, 15, 13. Yeah. He pulled from an Adventurers League template. Or table, whatever you want to call it. Which is fine. 16 strength is good. 18 armor, jeez. 25 speed, idolizes ancestors. Aspire to honor ancestors. Recover ancient relic. I'll have to see if he has any idea what that would be. Or is he just being Indiana Jones and he wants to find any ancient relic. Judges harshly. Okay. 2020, that's right. 2 hit die, but what are they? It's a D8, right? It's going to be a D8. I don't even know why I'm looking. I know it's a D8. It's a D8. D8. Alright. Okay. All that stuff. Warhammer, he has that set up. War Priest, level 1, plus 1 bonus attack. Plus 2. Stone cutting. History. Okay. Oh, how do you close that? There it is. Alright, chainmail. I'll have to ask him. He can't just have that, right? He doesn't have his weapon down here either. I know he has more stuff than that. He just needs to add it. Some of it will come from background. He's definitely missing channel divinity and stuff. Unless he put it somewhere else. That's blank. No spells. Okay. He's going to have to at least say what spells he has. He doesn't have to set up the formulas, but he needs to type in what spells he has. Everything else seems okay. He has some work to do, though. Alright. That brings us to our final character here. Zook Turncloak. Turncloak? Is that, like, saying what he's going to do later? Forest Gnome Rogue. So we have 2 rogues, we have 2 clerics, and we have a barbarian. And a... what am I forgetting? Rogue, cleric, Warlock. That's what I'm forgetting. 2 clerics, 2 rogues, barbarian, and a warlock. Interesting. Criminal background. Okay, chaotic good. He's got some negatives. 17. Okay. 15 hit points. Did I do that before? I don't know. Well, he's the only one that had the correct hit die entered when I got here, regardless if I did it or not. I don't know. 15 armor class. That seems high for a caster. Studded leather armor. Huh? First thing I do in a new place is note the locations of everything valuable or where such things could be hidden. Why did I think he was a caster? I don't know. I'm an idiot. Ignore me. Freedom! Chains are meant to be broken, as are those who forge them. Okay. I'll become the greatest thief that ever lived. An innocent person is a person for a crime that... Oh, I can't read, apparently. An innocent person is in prison for a crime that I committed. I'm okay with that. Sure. Thieves' tools. Thieves can't gnomish humans speak to animals. Okay. Sneak attack. Oh, he put it in there as a thing. That's okay, sure. Rapier attack. He has that set. Short bows attack. Plus 3 piercing. That doesn't matter. Well. What's a rapier do here? Basic weapons. Rapier. There it is. Piercing. Alright. I'll fix that for him. Okay. He has a silver skull coin. Yeah, that's right. Okay. He has all his stuff entered. Features and traits. Gingivitis. Selfish, determined, organized, detail-oriented, criminal contract from background. Burglar's pack. Ball bearings. Okay. That's empty. That's fine. He has no spells. Okay, I don't see anything necessarily that needs done here. He's pretty set up. He might be the most set up one. Who is this? Demonoid. Okay. Yeah, he might be the most set up one here. As long as he can remember some of the stuff, like he doesn't have sneak attack written in here or any of his other features or anything. Like the requirements for it. But I mean, if he can remember it, that's fine. Like I said, these sheets are mainly for them to be able to do things correctly. As long as he can remember it. Alright, so we went over all the characters. That's all 6 of them. Yeah, I can't think of anything else we need to do for them. So that'll be that. That's it for the character section of this stream, I think. I'm going to stop the recording there. That'll be for the players, because they probably need to see some of that. Howdy, Progian.